Hey everybody, how you doing? Judd Albring here, and welcome to Gout Stops Here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about gout diet, what is allowed and what is not allowed. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Click on that button below. Also click that bell notification. That way you can get notified of all the latest and greatest info on how to treat your gout naturally, how to prevent flare-ups, and just how to enjoy life, okay? As a gout sufferer for over 20 years, I am thrilled to be here and to share my experience and what has helped me prevent gout flare-ups. So please subscribe and let's get right into it. So if you're new, and maybe you're experiencing gout, you're not quite sure what it is. Basically, gout is a painful form of arthritis that can happen in your joints, right? Most commonly, it happens in the big toe of the foot, but it can happen in the ankles, elbows, knees, even in the fingers. But typically, it happens in the big toe. For me, it's always been in the big toe. And what happens is when high levels of uric acid get into the bloodstream, it causes these crystals, okay, to form, and they accumulate around the joints. And that's why it's so extremely painful. Uric acid basically is a product of the body, and mainly that comes from your diet, right? Are you bringing foods into your body that are high in uric acid? So things like alcohol, shellfish are things that can really damage you. For me, it was alcohol. I was a heavy drinker. And when I gave up drinking, my gout really just started to be obsolete. So let's talk about this. So really when it comes to, first of all, obtaining a healthy gout diet is, you want to focus on achieving a healthy weight as well. So if you're overweight, you want to focus on getting your weight down and really changing your eating habits. You want to avoid not all, but a lot of foods with purines. Okay, these are things with high levels of uric acid. We're going to talk about that in a second. And you want to include some foods that actually control your uric acid levels. And keep your portions moderate, okay? So it is not really a difficult thing to do. And in fact, controlling a diet for gout overall just helps you lead a more healthy lifestyle, okay? Again, if you're here, guys, you're new, please comment below or please subscribe. Also, if you're new to gout, right, if you've experienced gout flare-ups, maybe you're here looking for answers, let me know your questions below. If you're on a gout diet and it's working for you and not working for you, comment below. Let me know what's working. Let me know what's not working, okay? Maybe it could be something we could talk about in the next video. So let's talk about the typical healthy diet for gout and recommendations. So one thing that I mentioned before is being overweight can greatly increase your risk of gout, okay? So losing weight is going to help you lower that risk. That means obviously reducing the number of calories, starting to exercise more. So even without a pure and restricted diet, you could lower your uric acid levels that way and greatly reduce the number of gout attacks. So losing weight, guys, overall, it's going to put less stress on your joints, which is going to keep you from getting those gout attacks and gout pains. Also, when it comes to carbs, focus on complex carbs, right? Eat more fruits, vegetables, whole grains that provide complex carbohydrates. So bad carbs, right? French fries, potato chips, things like that, not good for you. And then you want to avoid soda, right? Things with high fructose syrup, and limit your sweets, okay? Hydrated. You have to stay hydrated, right? What do they say? 8 glasses of drinking water a day. I keep a water bottle all the time. I'm constantly drinking water. Even my kids are getting good at drinking water all day, my wife. So keep water bottle close by. Cut back on saturated fats, right? Red meat, fatty poultry, lots of dairy, things like that. Now, before you say, oh my God, it's taking out all my favorite things, we're telling you to cut back. We're not telling you to eliminate. So look back at your diet, look back at your history. Are you eating a steak 3 times a day? Are you drinking a 6-pack of beer every day? These are the things that you need to either cut out altogether or greatly reduce. Okay. Proteins. Focus on lean meat and poultries, okay? Low fat dairy, things like lentils, good sources of protein. And then when it comes to foods that you should avoid, you want to avoid organ meats, right? Livers, kidneys. I don't eat that stuff anyways, but a lot of people do, because these are things that have high uric acid in there, okay? And it's going to contribute, when you eat these organ meats, it's going to contribute to high blood levels of uric acid. Bad, bad, bad. Seafood, right? If you're eating seafood constantly every single day, you got to cut back. Things like anchovies, shellfish, sardines, not good for you, okay? Eat high purine vegetables, all right? Asparagus, spinach, they don't increase, they are good for you. They don't increase the risk of gout or recurring gout attacks. Obviously, alcohol, you got to limit that. Sugary foods and beverages, stay away from it. Vitamin C is good for you. It helps to lower the acid levels. And actually, coffee, believe it or not, they say that drinking it in moderation it can help with a reduced risk of gout, okay? But if you're overdoing it, that's not a good thing. Also, if you have other medical conditions, coffee's not a good thing. Cherries, tart cherry juice is a miracle worker when it comes to reducing the risk of gout attacks. You can get cherry juice on Amazon. I'll see if I can't put a link below for you guys. But those are just a quick example. If you guys want to learn more about how you can reduce the risk of gout through a healthy diet, click on my link below. Check out, there's a video in there talking about the end of gout and how you can just simply use your diet to cut back, even eliminate gout attacks within just 7 days. There's a link below for you. Good luck to you, and I will talk to you soon.